Hey, good morning, everybody. Mike Freeland coming at you quick. I'm be a little bit. It's 12:34 a.m. on the 5th of November, Friday morning. Welcome to the weekend to all of you guys that maybe and might catch me. Guys, look, I'm doing this video tonight or this morning for several reasons. Okay, don't know how long it's going to be, and in some cases, I might seem like I'm just, running and jogging on. But I really feel the need to do this video. I want you guys to know who you subscribe to, where I am as far as the trading industry. I've been in network marketing since the '90s. Pretty much everything out there I have touched to some degree. Anything from energy deregulation when I first got started back in the '90s, all the way up to now, as far as network marketing, working from home businesses. I've just done it all. I did energy deregulation, sold coffee, sold health products, you name it, and made some great money with it. Made some tremendous money in some cases. Um, but again, all of the things kind of run dead, if you will. After a while, things get oversaturated. You look for something else. Companies fold. The people you become a part with, they leave or they don't help you like you was told when you first get started. Then when you decide to look for somewhere else or something else, and you get off of their residual income list, then you get the phone call like they've been really concerned about where you have been, what you're doing, when all they're trying to do is get you back on your monthly subscription. All of that type of stuff I've done. By the way, thank you guys that are subscribed to me for subscribing, liking, commenting. Whether good or bad, questions, whatever it is. Thank you guys. You know how YouTube's algorithms is, so it really really helps the channel out a lot as we try to grow and help you guys. So let me tell you what this is all about. I've been doing trading now for a couple of years off and on. I got my first start with trading with iMarkets Live. And one of the great things about that is the gentleman that I partnered with, he's amazing. Don't get me wrong, he's amazing and still with iMarket Live, IML. But we were in another company on different teams and all, but we became friends over Facebook. Did a lot of dialoguing over the phone, talking about a lot of things. And then he got into our market live, and he shared it with me and shared it with me. I was doing other things, and then finally I took a look at it. I was interested in what I saw, and I joined. But not only did I join, he actually, put me in a good position within his organization. And when I say a good position, the guy is fantastic. He is a builder, marketer, business owner like no other. And he put me in a position where, it made it a lot easier. I mean, my downline was growing, and it was just great. The only thing was that it wasn't him. It was just that the timing, even with all of that to get in, was it appeared not to be the best time for me, because I was doing other things. I really wasn't able to sit down and do that like I really wanted to and get involved like I really wanted to. And so things just got, backed up, and I wind up coming out, but we're still friends. We're still connected on Facebook and all of that. That's another good thing when you can get into a business and separate from a business and still have integrity and, and respect each other. That is really, really good. So I got into iMarket Live, got out, still doing the other things. And then somebody came to me with the company that was called Tradera. So I was looking at Tradera, and I'm like, do I want to go back into that? Because, the big thing with Tradera was that their investment was, a little less expensive than our Markets Live was. And, it made a little more sense. So I jumped in, started building a team there. Again, had another great person who um, wanted me to be a part with them. I did. We partnered. We helped each other out and everything was going. I mean, things was going great. I was doing well. I felt like it was the time. Um, and then, make a long story short, Tradera closed down. A lot of crazy things happened with Tradera, and they closed down. Okay, so then when I was really feeling like doing it, things happened. I didn't. So, I defaulted back to what I was doing that was still bringing me money, even though I was not doing them as often as I was. That was the beauty about residual income companies that I've been in the past, and some of them even for years were still sending me checks, or still even now still sending checks, and I wasn't even bothering them or what have you. So, but what I learned was this. Before I continue, was that one of the big things that they say in their presentation is that trading is a skill set, and once you learn some things out of that, you never forget a skill set, even if the company closes. So that company closed down, but I was learning and critiquing the skill set. By the way, that was a notification about a trade. Talk about those things later. Um, but anyway, after that, I was going back to doing my stuff, and then when Tradera closed, another company opened up called Epic, and a lot of people went over to Epic, from Tradera, and there was a lot of chaos. I'm not going to get into all of the chaos, but there was a lot of chaos going on with the people transitioning. People was trying to build teams. People were going with them. People were staying. It was like this huge network marketing / internet marketing / business type just debacle that was going on before it kind of smoothed out. Now, I went to Epic with a gentleman. Again, everybody that I was with was great. I have nothing negative to say about nobody that I was with. But, that company, when I got into Epic, it was the same thing. I'd already been in the two other companies, and a lot of it was more about building the organization, and they had training. They had to have training. They had weekly trainings, nightly trainings, they did all of that, but more people was more about building an organization and getting those bonus checks, weekly bonus checks because of building an organization, and as more than when it came to really learning the skill set of trading. So iMarkets Live, I was there and left. Tradera, I was there. They closed. In Epic, I got in, stayed in for a little while, met people, learned some more stuff. That's where I got my taste. A gentleman actually told me about binary, who's no longer here. Rest in peace. He told me about it. We talked in dialogue all the time. He told me about it. But even with him telling me about it, I never really looked at it until after I was on my way out of Epic, because Epic had training on binary. So I started looking at it. I'm like, wow, this is really cool. It's faster. It's more risky, but the money was there a lot quicker. For those of you that know Forex, Forex is based on lot sizes and pip movements, and some depending on what your pip count was that you wanted, and what your lot size was, you didn't spend a lot of time, or you could have spent a lot of time. Wherein with binary, it's like placing a bet, but you're placing a trade. You place that bet, there's a percentage that you win back depending on what you set your percentage or what the percentages are set for. So it's it's in and out, it's in and out. And so I kind of really, love that. And so I started, working towards learning and understanding that. And it just started growing, and, there was trial and error. But I stayed with it, and things were getting better, to a point that I began to feel comfortable with sharing a lot of what I'm sharing on this particular channel. Now, you guys, if you kind of want to know the experience that I have, you guys going to start at the beginning of this channel, the first video, and see the companies on this channel that I've been a part of. Okay, I have another channel that's still out there that's from way back when I was selling noni juice. And the name of the channel is Got Noni, Gotnoni. It's me selling noni juice, talking about how it helped my grandmother with cancer, and showing vacations I was on and other things I was doing. So I've been in this bubble, if you would, for a long time. But when I got into this, the trading and the binary part, the binary is what I really like and is what I'm really sharing. And here's why. After going through all of the trainings and being with all those companies, I started looking on YouTube like a lot of you guys are probably doing. That's how you got to me and other people. And you started seeing all of these other people who have been in these companies, getting their skill set, learning it, then coming out, starting their own channels. They're, giving information, whether it's good or bad. Then they started building little PDFs and programs and putting packages together and started selling these packages as extra income. And I understand the whole deal, but they started selling this, and people were buying these packages, some for a couple $100, some for $500, some for $1,000. I've seen them as high up as $2,000-$3,000 for these packages. And a lot of these packages had, videos that they have created and did, and, made the thumbnail spectacular and all of that stuff. And then when you get in it, a lot of the videos are the same videos that you can actually find for free. Now, why did I say that? First and foremost, because the company, and I put a link in the description, the company known as Tradera, the company known as Tradera that I was with, I remember I told you they were closed. They closed down. Well, they've taken and put on YouTube what they call Tradera Legacy, which is all of the training videos that their pretty much their experienced traders that was within the company that was teaching and all is on that particular site. So if you go in my description, if you want to learn the basics in training, all of those videos are there. Also, there's another place called babypips.com. Babypips.com. If you don't know it, it's a channel that will, literally from the birth of you learning or hearing about Forex, it will walk you through everything that you need to know about Forex and this whole industry. So you don't have to go and look at the beautiful, awesome, exciting, hot thumbnails that lure you in because of colors and everything, and look at their videos and go and buy a $3,000 and $4,000 product that they're putting out there and other stuff to keep upselling you when you can get it pretty much for free. So when I was looking at that and watching it, I'm like, man, these people are doing, they want this money, they want that money, and all of this stuff out here is free. What I can do with what I know is first sit back and critique and try to perfect as much as possible, knowing that this is a risky industry. But if you can just have more wins than losses, and if you actually compound your money, you can actually, make a good living, a great living doing this. Or at least, whatever your salary is, if you on a daily salary, if you could make that and pull that and put that in your account, once you really understand what's going on in the markets, you can do some great things. So that's what really started me sharing a lot of strategies. Number one, I love helping people. Okay. One thing that I've always said, because when I was coming up in the whole network marketing thing, I would join companies with people. They would promise you the world, get you all excited, pumped up, and all of that. And then after you sign on the dotted line and they get that fast start bonus and a 1 month or 2 months of the residual income where it looked like you're really going to be hooked on under them, they will slowly drift away. Then when you pull out and cancel your subscription, then they call you and try to act like they really wanted to know what was going on, what you're doing with your life, and how's everything going, just to see if they can wean you back on the subscription, because of course that brings more money into their pocket. Okay, and I got tired of that, and I promised myself and I prayed about it. I said, Lord, if you can find me an opportunity where I can learn it and learn the skill set and begin to share this with people, and people ask for my help, I won't get them involved and leave them in the dust. I've done that. I've had it done to me many, many times, and it's not a pleasant feeling. So why would I want to do that with somebody else who's taking or trusting me to show them at least some things to get them up and running, started and going? So that'll never happen here. And I could I could actually and I've put together packages where I've sent out stuff for people, and giving them away, guys, not sold them, giving them away. And I've been told, man, you give away too much product not to be charging people, and the stuff works. That's why I put my Cash App now and say you can donate. If what I share with you, if you find value in it and you feel it's worth your donation, no matter what it is, it would be greatly appreciated. You can do what you want to do, and but it's not going to stop me from not doing, because I enjoy doing it. And that goes. The only thing I will say, and I'll put it right out there right now, is that I do have a couple of indicators that I use, that I do, if somebody wants them, when I show them, if they want the indicator, I charge, but the fee is so small when you talk to me. Nowadays you can't even fill up your gas tank. You probably can't even go to the movies if you're still going out to the movies. You can't even feed a family of 4 at a fast food joint. That's how cheap it is. All right. So this is why I'm doing this video. This is why I'm doing this live, because I wanted to put it out there for my subscribers and for anybody else who comes across this video, who's looking for help in binary option trading and learning, at least the basics in Forex and everything, and growing with us. It's fun, it's exciting. I enjoy, helping people, and I look forward to helping you and answering your questions and anything like that. Now, as you watch my videos, you see that I come out and I show strategies. All of the strategies that I show, I have won and I have failed. If you read the comments, you'll see where people, if the comments are posting, actually, because the last few that I approved, they didn't post, but they were delayed in posting, so I really don't know. But if you look at the comments that are there, you will see some good feedback. Also, I've been on the phone, and in several of my videos, I leave my direct phone number so you can text me, or we talk on the phone a little bit and get some questions answered. People have been very, very pleased. Tonight, just before I did this video, I was chatting with a gentleman that just recently subscribed, and I want to say big shout out to Ronnie Valdez. If you see this, man, your conversation was fantastic. We actually were text dialoguing, and he showed me, I wish you guys could see it. He showed me where he had put on his phone, on his TV, I'm sorry. He has on his TV, and he's a car dealer, but he has on his TV all of the videos, or he was looking at all of the videos that I have about trading on his TV from YouTube. So big shout out. That's extremely encouraging on my end. For me, it's extremely encouraging and powerful. I definitely appreciate that. So for anybody that's already subscribed, guys, I have a brand new strategy that I'm getting ready to record. It should be up before this weekend is out. I kind of do my recordings and try to get them posted on the weekend, because I'm usually up at night, because I do the sessions, the London session, and then I do the New York session as well, because I'm a huge fan. One of my favorite pairs as far as Forex is USD JPY, so I usually catch them in the morning. But then at night I do the London sessions because there's more pit move for Forex. But I also use, and I just learned this, guys. This is really exciting. I just learned a serious strategy using TradingView, guys. TradingView. For those that know Forex, you probably already have TradingView. If you don't have TradingView, it's a free platform. Just tradingview.com. Go there, set up a free account, because this next strategy that I'm going to show you how you can take strategies that they use on TradingView for Forex and use them in binary, guys, and almost win every trade that you get in. This I wish, and this is my first live in a long time, so I don't even know if you can do it, but I wish I could share my screen through YouTube and show you this. But I'm going to go ahead and do a video, guys. This strategy that I'm looking at, I've tried it on all time frames, and I've won some, I've lost some. The best time frame that I've done recently is a 3 minute. Now, let me say something about that. A lot of the gurus and stuff that's on Facebook are showing, all across the planet, anybody that's trading, now they're showing you these 5-second strategies, which are great strategies. I've looked at them. I've tested some of them. There's great strategies. But the psychological part about that is that you're putting in your head you can get money in as little as 5 seconds. You can lose money too in as little as 5 seconds because it's a little more risky in certain areas. I prefer now this 3 minute strategy that I'm doing because it's more laid back, it's more relaxed. And let me tell you, if you can sit and wait to make $13, $14, $16, $20 an hour, if I can show you the possibility of making that once you understand what to look for in 3 minutes, not opposed to 5 minutes, and the risk isn't as bad, even though there's still a risk there, would you not do it? Okay, we're going to bring that to you guys. Now you guys can go back. You can go back, you can look at the comments, you can look at the videos that I have up that I'm showing some of my simple strategies. Some of them you don't even have to use indicators. All you're doing is using the clock, guys. In certain cases, you're using the clock to make a move and get in a trade. Then I have some that you're using one indicator, some that you're using half of an indicator. And these have been time tested, guys. When I present something to you guys to take a look at and work in your demo, that's because I've already spent maybe 1, 2, 3 days. I'm talking overnight if I'm not trading, throughout the day when trading is, when the markets are not good. I'm spending that time in the demo account practicing this to see how many wins I get outside, compared to losses. So I'm definitely putting the work in before I put it up there. And what I'm going to show you guys this weekend, and the sad part about it is on the weekend, Forex does not trade. The markets are closed after 5 o'clock. So what I have to do is go back and show you what I do and then give you the examples on the chart where you can actually see it. Now I can scroll back and forth so you can see what I'm talking about, but it won't be live. But I'll give you enough. I give enough information so you can play around with it in your demo, okay, and see it for yourself. So this next one that's coming up is going to be fantastic. But in any event, I don't want to hold up too much longer. Again, I want to thank you guys for subscribing, liking. A lot of you guys are hitting the notification bell so you get every time I do something. That's fantastic. I'm here to help you guys. That number is my true number. You can text me, call, leave me a message. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Again, the donations, if you get into something, if you start using one of whatever I give you or whatever you request from me and it's working for you and you decide, hey, this thing really works, man. I'm gonna send him $3. I'm gonna send him $1. I'm gonna send him 5, send him 20, whatever you do. It's greatly appreciated. But again, I'm not up here with no PDF Academy thing that I done threw together that I'm trying to get you to pay $200-300 for. Let's do this on a good faith thing if you want to do it. If my information is working for you and you want to be a blessing, then you can do that. We definitely appreciate it. I enjoy doing this and sharing it. I get, I love the excitement of reading the comments. All of that stuff is good stuff to me, guys. So I definitely appreciate it. So look out for the new video that's coming. Comment into this, like this, share it if you feel the need. Do whatever you need to do. Let the channel grow. But trust and believe, I'm here to help you as much as possible, whenever possible. And I definitely enjoy it. So with that, this is Mike Freeland. You guys take care. I just wanted you guys to know a little more about me, where my heart is, before I put out the next video. So you're not, you see me on camera, so you can put a face to a voice. You can put a face to a channel. But I wanted you to be able to hear the heart of the face that's on the channel. So with that, this is Mike Freeland. You guys take care. We'll see you in the next video. God bless.